It's way too easy to say stuff I never do. You know it's not how I feel, baby. So can we let this slide? Can't stand to see you cry. Come a little closer, there's something I have to say. I love you and I hate you and I hope you feel the same. Come a little closer, baby, please don't walk away. I love you and yeah. You got no.
What's up, everyone? July 10th, 2021. It's around 8 o'clock in the evening. And right now it's 76 degrees Fahrenheit, 24 Celsius. This is my last live stream in New York City for quite a long time because I'll be flying to Los Angeles tomorrow. I think, I don't know how long this live stream is going to be, but actually I kind of do know how long it's going to be, but it's going to probably not be more than 2 hours long. I do need to go back and pack up and get ready for tomorrow, so I think I'll make it down to Williamsburg. I'm on my scooter, so at least I can travel some distance. Yeah, no hurricane hit New York. It was Tropical Storm Elsa, the remnants of it. Wow, we're getting a little bit of rain right now. That's unexpected. I didn't think it was going to rain tonight. But I guess we won't go to Williamsburg then. I don't want to stray too far away from my neighborhood then. Yeah, 2 hours on a scooter, that's, I think, even more than the battery could handle. I don't think the scooter can go 2 hours straight unless you're in economy mode. Yeah, it's starting to rain now, gosh. Oh well. I'll just check out the neighborhood, I guess. Anthony, don't say last. Well, I'll come back to New York, it's just that it'll be for a while. I'll be gone. I do have a 6-hour flight to catch tomorrow, which is going to be quite fun to deal with. But I will gain 3 hours flying there, so the time difference is going to only be 3 hours ahead of when I take off from New York City. I do have a direct. Nice. It might be the sprinkles that stop soon. Saying Sarge Tech, you think it's just a dripping rain, no downpour? If it's like this, I think it'll be fine then. Lynn says to look forward to having me in Los Angeles. Safe travels. Yeah, I'm really excited to go out there and see what it's all about. I've seen a lot of videos on it, and I've also seen a lot of articles too, and a lot of great things about the city. Yeah, this sky doesn't really look too good. Whoa! What are you doing? Yeah, but you're not supposed to come here. You're supposed to be on the side. Oh, what an... Oh my gosh. You see me, yeah, but you're not supposed to be there. That's how you get people to like swerve and fall. You know what I'll do, since I haven't been there in a while, is head over to Roosevelt Island. I think Roosevelt Island will be pretty nice. So we're on 36th Avenue now. I think Roosevelt Island will be a good place to be. It's still close enough to Astoria where I can get back pretty easily in case it does rain heavily. That's a nice mural here on 12th Street. Once I get to Roosevelt Island, I'll put the camera on a gimbal so at least I can read the comments better. Here's the Roosevelt Island Bridge. The sky doesn't look too good over there. Hopefully I don't get drenched. Melody, I'm not moving to Los Angeles. Just be here for a trip. I'm heading right into the dark clouds. This may be a mistake. Feels like it's raining a little bit more now. Not really a fan of this metal section of the bridge. It's really annoying. Kind of bumpy too. And it's a little bit slick as well. You gotta be really careful here. I'm just taking my time here. It's very easy to lose control. Here we go down the ramp to Roosevelt Island. We call this the Helix. All right. Go to the southern section of the island. It's closer than the northern side. You know what? I think I'll stop over here and put my phone on a gimbal and start walking around. This seems like a nice quiet area. I don't want to keep riding around the scooter all the time. Let's do it over here, so that way I have a surface to work on. Nice. This rain is not good at all.
If y'all have 30 days, then he still has to give you the key.
All right, gimbal should be ready. Let's put this down. All right. I don't need the light on the scooter on. I can turn it off. Okay. So this is Roosevelt Island. Audrey says no big rain, just spits and sputters here and there. Well, I would think that it won't be bad because all the rain from Elsa and all those thunderstorms already washed out the entire city. What more could be in store? I mean, gosh, seems like it's never-ending thunderstorms. Oh, thank you, Nick. It's so cool to see my face on the New York Post. Sarah is asking how long I'll be staying in Los Angeles. I'll be staying there for a while. I won't give any exact dates, but I'll be there for a while. I have enough time in there to cover a lot of meaningful places. Yes, THCK, I know lots of stuff on the west side of LA. There's lots of stuff everywhere in that city. Monterey Park, Santa Monica, Brentwood, Venice. I mean, I gotta visit the tourist attractions, that's a given. Santa Monica, Venice Beach, Hollywood, Beverly Hills, downtown, Griffith Observatory, that's a given. But past that, it's up to me. But tourist attractions, that's a must when I'm there. Wow, Roosevelt Island, there's a lot of new places here. Roosevelt Nails, and also Jong Noodles. I like the way they did that. Noodles. Funny name. Thank you, Dwayne. You hope I have a safe trip. I hope I have an enjoyable time too. I gotta deal with this music now. Catalina Island might be nice. Yeah, a few people have recommended Catalina Island. I know it's a really nice place. Oodles of Noodles says Starliquin. That's a funny thing over there. I'm pretty sure I've got most of the suggestions covered now. I have a long list of places that people are recommending to me. Just Gaming asking, hope I do live streams in Los Angeles. I'm planning to. How can I not, right? I've been live streaming wherever I go now, as well as making videos. POV HFR, you left to me to record the Hollywood sign too. Well, the thing with that sign is it's kind of strange. If you ever use it as like a main focus of your video or like movie or introduction, the people who own the trademarks of the sign can sue you. Apparently it's like a big trademark there, even though it's the name of a place. It's very strange how they enforce it. Yeah, Barnabas, I do enjoy discovering things on my own too. But I do take in suggestions as well. Wow, I've only been live streaming for 15 minutes. It seems longer. It's a nice bell they got there. Let's head by the water. I think there's a good ramp over here that goes all the way down to the water. POV. Oh, the lights turned on. That's good. It says it looks modern in this area. It is. They've really modernized Roosevelt Island. Lisa, have I ever felt an earthquake? I have. And not fun. Dominic, Madrid. I'm not going north to San Francisco. It's way too far. I already have all my accommodations set in Los Angeles, and I'm not going 7 hours north to San Francisco when I have everything planned already. There'll be a lot of stuff to see in LA. Over here we've got the East River, and boy, the current here right now is like so strong. It's like ridiculously strong. Haven't seen it this strong in a while. But we're looking at the Upper East Side right here from Roosevelt Island. Looks quite tranquil. Oh my gosh, I had Nightbot already set for Los Angeles. Oops. Maybe I should disable that. I got too far ahead of myself when I set up Nightbot. So that needs to be fixed. Nightbot, I'm retiring you tonight. I don't need you. You know what? I can't even get into my Nightbot account right now. I need a... God. Yeah, Nightbot is ahead of the game. Come on, Nightbot, load. Oh, come on. I gotta verify... What's going on here? Alright, forget it. I'm just gonna leave it and we'll just deal with Nightbot showing the weather and time for Los Angeles instead of New York City. It's only a few hours anyway, so BI with New Zealand $4.99. Good day from New Zealand, Gavin and Belinda. Thank you. Just if you see the time for LA, it's 3 hours ahead in New York City. That's all. This is gorgeous right now. Beautiful. You know why I had the Nightbot program like that already? I wasn't even planning to do a live stream tonight. But since I got most of my stuff packed already, I had enough time to venture out and see New York City for the last time on the ground before I leave. Marshall contact, can I go down to San Diego? Now San Diego is very possible because it's only about 2 hours away from Los Angeles. But San Francisco, no way. But I think I'd like to cover LA before I go down to San Diego, so. Yeah, Susie, that's right. 2 hours away equals 5 hours to get there. That's depending on traffic too. But I can get around it too. There are trains that leave from Union Station and downtown that avoid most of the traffic. And don't forget, if it's 2 hours there, I gotta spend another 2 hours to go back. Unless I get accommodations in San Diego. Miyagi 2, what's the name of this bridge? This is the Ed Koch Queensboro Bridge. Originally it's called the Queensboro Bridge, and it's also known as the 59th Street Bridge. Thank you, Jennifer Kier with $9.99. Come visit Long Beach. Yeah, Long Beach is another area I want to visit too, but I think I'm going to cover Long Beach when I'm there. That's another one that people go to see the Queen Mary. Hermé Attic, Amtrak from LA to San Diego is a smooth ride. It's worth it. All right, so thanks for the tip. I may consider doing that one day. But just know that my home base is going to be in LA, so I don't think I could really cover San Diego in depth unless it's like really small. Geschmack, I know that the Queen Mary is closed. I didn't know that. I guess I don't have to go in it or see it, but I can always visit Long Beach. Nasa Brooks, I know that bumper to bumper cars on the freeway. I don't think I'll be interested in even renting a car there in LA. I've heard that it could even take like 2 hours to get across the whole city when there's bumper to bumper traffic, like from downtown to Santa Monica. What's normally like a 20-minute drive can turn into an hour and a half. I've heard all those stories before, but you know what? I just have to work around it and see how it is, that's all. Normally when I do videos in New York, I'm on the subway for like an hour and a half sometimes, so the only difference is I'm going to be sitting in a car for an hour and a half. That's the main difference. Marshall says San Diego is the 8th largest city in the country. Nice. And not only that too, but a lot of people, when they mention Los Angeles isn't just Los Angeles County. There's like, I think 8 different counties that make up like the Los Angeles metropolitan area. Like Santa Monica is not considered part of Los Angeles, it's its own city. And then you've got like Orange County, I think Anaheim is another one. And then you have the San Fernando Valley. Is that part of Los Angeles? Well, I guess I'll figure it out when I get there. I'm not too like familiar with Los Angeles, but I have done a little bit of research. When I do my narrated walks, I'll sure have to, read up on the neighborhood before I do it. Yeah, Drew, I have to play it by ears, that's right. Oh, King San Fernando is part of LA? Okay, that's the valley. Vita says I should go to San Francisco one day. I've been there before. So this is the Roosevelt Island subway station. It's the only one on the island. John Charles saying maybe I'll meet German in Venice. We'll see. I couldn't find any contact information for him though. Otherwise I would have like emailed him or messaged him somewhere. It'll be nice to bump into him maybe. But if I meet him, I meet him. If not, then I'll just do my own thing, that's all. Melissa says LA's traffic galore. Well, here in New York City it could be pretty bad too. POV says he can't wait to hear my opinion on New York City versus LA. Well, here's the thing. When I go to new places, I try to avoid like comparing cities like, oh, when I went to Fort Wayne, it was better over here because it was cleaner. Or when I went to New York City, like where I am, it's too crowded. Over here is less. I'm trying not to do that and try to give like a new person's perspective on the city because I don't think it's really a fair comparison. Like Los Angeles is Los Angeles, New York City is New York City. It is what it is. Maybe when I do my live streams, I could extrapolate on that, but not my narrated videos. I'll just say, oh, it's a nice beach. They got a lot to offer. I don't think it's fair to say, oh, this beach sucks. They don't have enough attractions, unlike Coney Island, Brooklyn, where I'm from. Or like, oh, this boardwalk isn't wood, unlike, you know, some other beach. Because if you think about it, the more places I go, the more places I can compare it to and say like, oh, you know, none of these places are going to be better than anyone else because I'm always going to be comparing them. Eddie, you're right. Every city is different. That's what makes it unique. Very true. John Tarn, period. You hate when people compare cities. Yes. You should see the comment section in some of the videos. Like, oh, New York City is so bad, it's so dirty and this and that. It's my city in Europe is much better than New York City. There's too many people or whatever. It's like, come on. If you don't like New York, you don't gotta watch the videos, you don't have to come here. Random exploring, there's pros and cons of every city. Yep. I can say, oh man, LA is too boring, there's not enough people walking around. I got that too when I went to Fort Wayne. There's so many people who got used to my New York City videos are like, where is everybody? Oh my gosh. And when I went to what was that place in Fort Wayne? I forgot it already. I think it was called the Harbor or Landing Point or something like that. Harbor's Point. That was their like most happening street on the weekend. And if you were to compare that to New York City, you would think, wow, everybody comes here. What's up with this? But I looked at it objectively. I said, this place is very happening. There's a lot going on here. This is where you want to be if you want to hang out. That's the way I worded it. Not like, oh, there's not too many people here. Of course there's not going to be that many people there because it's a small city. Look at this view. Oh my gosh. That's beautiful. Oh, look at this. We got to put it on wide angle. Janice says you want that to be the thumbnail. Why not? Let's do it. I'm gonna snap a picture of the thumbnail right here. Not this view in front of me, but behind me. All right. Wow, the rain's coming down a little bit more now. Let me put my phone secured. I don't want to take too many pictures. Wow, there's another boat coming. It's called the Skyline Princess. Let's get up closer. Here's going to be a great shot with the boat right here. Look at this. Audi, I'll find my way around Los Angeles. I think I have my transportation covered, so. That could be the thumbnail right here. If anyone wants to take a screenshot for their desktop computer or their phone, feel free. It is beautiful. Also, the tram's coming too. Too bad the tram didn't align with the boat as well. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna start heading back because it seems like the rain's coming down a little bit more. So let's do this. Let's put everyone on the chest cam again. Or the chest mount, I should say. This chest mount works so well, especially for the scooter streams or hybrid streams like these. Maybe in LA when I do my videos, I could like rent a scooter and like if things are too far away from each other, like if I'm exploring, I don't know, Hollywood or Melrose, if I'm walking from one place to the next, if it's too far, maybe I'll walk a little bit, hop on a scooter, ride somewhere else and continue the walk and switch between like camera modes. That might be an idea. Yeah, Lynn says the storm's coming in. Let's start moving out of here then. Oh, I gotta turn my scooter on, that would help. Nick, that contraption on my glasses is a mirror, rear view mirror. Wow, it's raining. Why? I'm gonna stay clear of manholes because I don't want to slip and fall. That would be a pretty bad thing to do right before the flight, right? Get into a crash and then have to sit out those accommodations and everything I planned for in a hospital in New York. That wouldn't be fun. All right. Yeah, Eddie, I will be careful. I want to get over back into Queens before it gets any more rainy. Good thing I'm not too far away. It's a bumpy road over here. You know, when I'm going over the bridge, that metal surface, I'm gonna dial down the speed on that because right now it's a little bit wet and I don't want to risk going so fast on that surface area. That's gonna be an issue. At least it's not thunderstorming like the previous days. You know, yesterday when I got back after the last live stream I did, it started raining so hard. And there was more lightning during that storm than the previous day. It was unbelievable. There was actually a lightning strike that was like really close to my home. And it pretty much woke me up. Alright, we gotta go up the ramp now to the Roosevelt Island Bridge. Here we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. This helix can be quite tricky sometimes. Alright, here's where we're going to dial down the speed. We're going on economy mode. This area here is kind of scary. I'm only going 6 miles an hour on this. It's pretty relaxing at this speed, actually. Alright, good, we made it past. Now we could speed up. The rain's coming down more now. Let's go this way on the Vernon Boulevard bike path. Too bad Socrates Sculpture Park is closed right now. They close at pretty much sunset every day. Or been a nice place to go to. Maybe I'll have time to go into the Costco parking lot. Look at these selfish people parked in the two-way bike lane and everyone has to go around them now, including including this one and this one. Come on. Oh well. Yeah, let's go into the Costco parking lot. I think they're still open at this time. They're open until like 9 or 10 today. Well, they close it off for people to come in, but you can go out. All right. That's good, at least. All right, so I think I could just hang out in this parking lot. I mean, it's quite calm in here, and I could answer questions and stuff. Oh, we got some water on the lens. Let's fix that. Johnny wants to know if it's a vacation or for good. It's not for good. I'm just there to make videos and to have a good time. But I'm not moving there permanently. You want me to go get a ride on the Goodyear blimp while I'm there? That might be fun. I never heard of it, but Sam asked how I drive the scooter. It's really easy. There's a throttle button. You got a brake here, and before you could start using the throttle, it needs to go minimum speed. Yeah, people aren't shopping right now at Costco. It's closed down already. But I am just using the parking lot because it's safer to drive and to show you views like this. Valerie, you love living here. Amazing places to see. Great to hear that. Nice. I've gone to LA to pursue an acting career. Joseph wants me to go to Malibu. I've heard that too. That is going to take a while to get to from like central Los Angeles, but might be worth the journey. I'll look into it. Yes, Cosmic, I'm flying into LAX, which I heard is a extremely bad airport because right now they're doing construction and cabs and car services aren't even allowed in the airport. You got to take a bus to get out of the airport so that cabs and car services can pick you up. That's horrible. I feel like I'm a personal windshield wiper here, just wiping the water droplets off my camera all the time. Ed says LAX is always a disaster. I've heard. Black Mamba is asking what time I'm going to be leaving for LA tomorrow. I won't tell exactly what time I'm leaving because I don't want any trouble to happen to me during that time, but it will be sometime tomorrow. But I hope I can get a live stream out in Los Angeles tomorrow after I land, so I'm planning to at least do some kind of videos in Los Angeles when I land. Oh gosh, this rain is horrible now. Let's just stay under the awning now, over here. so we don't get wet more and I don't have to keep wiping the lens. Maybe I could just sit and chat for a while. Yeah, how about right here? This seems nice. Let's put the kickstand down. Yeah, let's just sit. Driving around in circles in the parking lot seems like a bad idea right now. Do I have all my belongings ready and packed up? For the most part, I do. Valerie, you don't think LA is walk friendly like New York City? It's spread out. I've heard too. But you know what? People have said Florida is now walk friendly, Miami, and I did it. So there's that. People say New Jersey's not walk friendly. I've walked in New Jersey. Long Island, New York is definitely not walk friendly. Sometimes no sidewalks. I still do it. So I just have to look at, you know, the different places, and if I can do it as reasonable, I'll try. God Love says I can make any city walk friendly. And if it's not walk friendly, maybe it's an incentive for the local authorities to, you know, make it more walk friendly. Julio says, we'll miss you in New York. Yeah, I'm sure many people are. I mean, I still got a lot of videos on my channel from when I and there's going to be other New York City YouTubers still recording as well. Right now there's a lot of people traveling now, including New York City YouTubers who are here for a while. Many of them I've collaborated with. They're going to different places. I think it's always nice to explore new places and to give a different perspective. Yeah, Joe, this is the Costco on Vernon Boulevard. They're closing up now. Or they are closed right now. No one's going in now. Nora says your niece Trojan says hi to me and to everybody. Hi, Trojans. Oh, your niece is Trojan. Nora. Nora's niece, Trojan. Hello. Mr. Bod, you'd rent a scooter for sure. There's traffic, highway, and litter. So I've heard too. But I think I'm gonna have fun exploring it regardless. There's these kinds of problems in New York too. Jane hopes I have a wonderful trip. Come back safely. Thank you, Jane. Appreciate it. PJ Hines, be careful. LA is dangerous. I would have to rephrase that. Say maybe some parts of LA are dangerous if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. But I did a video, I put it up this morning, Brownsville, walking the quote-unquote most dangerous neighborhood in New York City. I walked through it no problem, and I've had nothing but welcomes from the people who live there. That was something that people didn't expect. So is New York City dangerous? Like, really? Or is it just exaggerated? I mean, sure, people are gonna say it's dangerous if like there's a lot of crime in the area, but that's with anybody, any place in the world. Valley, you're very excited to see my videos. You miss it very much. Yeah, we'll see what LA brings. I'm excited to make some LA content, so. Sir Francis asked, how are the tunnels in New York City since the rain a few days ago? I haven't been in those areas since the major rainstorms. I'm sure most of it's drained out now. So I don't think there should be many problems over there. Chris says it's going to be fun with me in LA. Hi to Anaheim and Orange. Old towns, very nice. Cosmic says don't wear a Yankee hat in LA. Good thing I don't really like to represent any sports teams. Yeah, Lawrence, I heard about that earthquake. That was pretty scary to hear. I've experienced earthquakes before, but not in any kind of strong magnitude. HM with $3 Australian. Great vlogs. Come do some Australian cities one day. Very nice. Yeah, if I have an opportunity to, that would be a cool place to go also. Oh, in Germany, they have small license plates for e-scooters. How is it in the US? I think every place is a little bit different. Here in New York, they have restrictions on e-scooters that go like above a certain speed. But the one I'm riding right now, you don't need to be licensed. Corey Okubo, you wear your San Francisco Giants gear here in LA. Not afraid, but yes, people yell Giants suck. Yeah, that's one thing I really don't like about sports is like people get really passionate about their teams that they really love to the point like where some of them get really like violent over being like threatened or something over it. Like, hey, I'm a Yankees fan and you're a Red Sox fan. Automatically we're like enemies. It's like, how does that make any sense, you know? It's just a game. Relax. I mean, I'm sure, you know, sports teams have their pros and cons, but you don't need to get to the point where like, hey, your team sucks, let's have a fisticuff. Ed Dunkel with $10. Have fun in LA, takes getting used to. Yes, Ed, thank you. And Van Vin Nguyen with $5. Have fun in LA, thank you. Appreciate the support, thank you. Yeah, Vita, that's right. Sports is kind of like politics to some people. A size 1, you have a friend in LA who has given up driving for 100% bike riding to everywhere. Wow, that's fun. I don't know how the bike infrastructure is in LA, but I guess I'll find out when I start exploring the streets. So, you know what? I think I want to start riding the scooter again. Seems like the rain's not coming down that hard. Tom Schaefer with $49.99. Here's Metro fare for your trip. Enjoy your trip and looking forward to the streams. Thank you, Tom. Tom, you're amazing. Thank you. That's more than a Metro fare. And speaking of the Metro too, I heard from a viewer that the buses in LA right now are still free to ride. You just board in the back. That reminds me during like the early stages of the pandemic in like April 2020 when the New York City buses, it was like that. But I'm surprised it's still like that over there. But the rail system you still have to pay for. That's what I've heard anyway. Yeah, Mouse Potato, there's an extensive bus system there and it runs quite frequently. I was looking at the schedules for the buses. They run like, you know, 15 minutes at a time on the busier routes and it's like infrequent as like every 40 minutes. So to me, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Ed says buses don't come very often. Oh, we'll see. All right, let's get moving. I'm getting tired of the Costco parking lot here. Oh, there we go. That was easier. Yeah, Audi. There's a metro system in LA as well, but it doesn't bring you everywhere though. It can get you to a bit of places, but not everywhere. At least it gets you to downtown. Downtown is like the transportation hub of the city, and with good reason. I still gotta deal with this rain, which is annoying. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get better, so let me just start heading back. It's good I didn't go too far away. Oh, that was a big bump over there. This was not what I was expecting. Rain, rain, go away. I had enough rain this week. I don't need it tonight before I need to go to sleep. You can hear the rain on the bottom of my scooter. That was a big bump. Oh gosh, there's music here. It should make for some sleeping weather. Well, I made a video now, live stream. Maybe I could listen to it before I go to sleep. It'll help me get some time. Yeah, let's, oh my gosh. The raindrops are getting bigger now. Let's go this way. Yeah, it's coming down really badly now. And to think I thought there was enough rain in New York, but little did I know it's gonna rain again. All right. Thank you, Cosmic, for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate it. All right. You know what? I think I'm gonna end the live stream here because I don't want to keep looking down at the screen and it's raining and stuff. So I'll just end it and I'll get ready for tomorrow. But hopefully I have a safe flight tomorrow, and I'll see you in Los Angeles if I do decide to live stream there. So take it easy and stay tuned. Smash the like button. Bye.